Keanu Reeves is a legend, and we're not going to listen to anyone else saying otherwise. But what happens when someone famous like Matthew Perry name drops him in his memoir? And it's not with good intention. The John Wick star's name obviously made more noise than the memoir itself. In this video, let's talk about why the Friends alum should have skipped talking about the actor. First of all, what exactly did Matthew write? His memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, sheds light on his personal experience with addiction and his time during Friends. He also talked about his career in general. Anyways, the 53-year-old actor released his memoir on November 1st, but before the biography made it to the shelves, Variety and the New York Post shared a few excerpts from the book. They included the part where he talks about Keanu, and what he wrote was questionable. The entire internet is shocked that he'd say something like that. He recalled his friendship with the late actor River Phoenix. He said that his friend would surely top the list of geniuses ahead of their time. Matthew praised his A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon co-star Heath Ledger as a creative thinker. However, he lamented the loss of talented individuals who'd left this world too soon. Despite all of this, he questioned why Keanu, another actor, was still around. To quote him directly, he questioned, "Why is it that the original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us?" And that's not all. His name reappeared when Matt said that he punched a hole through Jennifer Aniston's dressing room wall when comedian Chris Farley passed away. He wrote, "Keanu Reeves walks among us. This man must have some beef with him, because why would he wish death upon him?" Next up, it caused an uproar on the internet. It's hilarious that he wrote his memoir about his battle with addiction and career, but his rude words for Keanu shifted the narrative from his health struggles. It stirred a huge controversy because he took a dig at the most unproblematic actor out of nowhere, and it was downright rude. Everyone on Twitter went crazy. They talked about his one-sided beef with the Matrix star, and several actors even came to defend him. Actress Linda Carter said that the actor was like frozen cake, and there wasn't anyone who didn't like him. Rachel Ziegler also showed that she's on our favorite assassin's side. She wrote that she's personally thrilled that the 58-year-old is walking among us. A fan pointed out that his statement makes it seem like he didn't have a successful long-term sobriety track. Another devoted fan felt furious and snapped, "Imagine you are so culturally insignificant you feel the need to go after one of the most decent people in Hollywood to try and stay relevant. We also think he used Keanu's name just to chase clout. It's also strange that he brought him up not once but twice. So either his editors were slacking and forgot to edit the section out, or they just wanted him to be bombarded for insulting Hollywood's beloved actor. It might come off as a surprise, but the book became a bestseller on the New York Times charts and Amazon." Following up, the actor issued an apology. After the internet and several actors called him out, he apologized for his words. He said that he misspoke. The Birds of America star released a statement to People where he explained that he's a huge fan of the Speed actor and made a mistake by choosing a random name. He apologized and said that he should have used his name instead of the John Wick alum. Previously, he talked about his decision to write a book. He exclusively told People he was ready to share everything when he felt safely sober and free from alcoholism. So what did he want people to take away from the book? He was sure that sharing his story of how he became stronger after years of living in the darkness would help people overcome their addiction struggles. Now we're wondering if the book left any kind of impact, considering he thought of why Keanu's alive while his friends aren't. What's more, Keanu has his struggles. We hope he's doing well during this tough time because the guy has had his share of grief and loss. Since he's praised for his role in the John Wick franchise and the movie centers on the main character mourning a lost love, the actor shared in an interview that he brought his plate of sorrow as a foundation for the role, saying that he loves the character's grief. He also admitted that grief and loss are things that don't leave you ever, they stick with you forever. In 1999, the actor and his longtime girlfriend Jennifer Syme had a stillborn daughter, Ava. Unfortunately, they broke up soon, and then 2 years later, his wife was killed in a car accident. We hope the actor feels the love people are pouring toward him on social media, especially after what Matthew wrote in his memoir. Moving on, these actors get so much unnecessary hate. Starting with number 6, Jennifer Aniston. The hatred toward her is unjustified. Some haters are sure she's untalented and problematic, but we think otherwise. She has such a sweet and welcoming aura on screen. Plus, she's taken on many challenging roles and has proven her range as an actor. Like, she's probably the top fave character in the comedy film Horrible Bosses, and her supporting roles in critically acclaimed films like Office Space and Bruce Almighty are unforgettable. And don't forget her role in the iconic film We're the Millers. Our opinion might be sort of biased, list because we're hardcore Friends fans, but the 53-year-old actress has been through a lot, and we think it's time to send her some love. She's even had struggles in her personal life, like losing Brad Pitt to Angelina Jolie, which must have shattered her. At number 5, Kristen Stewart. We never forget the insane amount of mean comments she received during the era when everyone hated Twilight. Surprisingly, the series was one of the highest-grossing film franchises of all time. Her role as Bella Swan was where the hatred for Kristen started. Since then, she's proved herself as an actress. We thank the universe that she got several opportunities to do that, and even a Golden Globe nomination. Like, consider her acting in The Runaways and Into the Wild. Most recently, her portrayal of Princess Diana in Pablo Larraín's drama film Spencer garnered praise from critics and audiences alike. It also earned her an Academy Award nomination, so please explain to us who's the talented one now. Plus, she's getting the bag. In 2012, she was one of the highest-paid actresses. Now for number 4, Matthew McConaughey. We're kind of surprised that he's hated so much. What did this guy ever do to anyone? But we do get your point, a little of it. The 53-year-old actor is so goofy, it's hard to believe that the guy from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days landed nominations for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Actor. What's more, he also went on and won an Academy Award for his role as Ron Woodroof in the biopic Dallas Buyers Club. It was unbelievable at the time. We would have thought you were joking that he took home an Oscar, but it's a fact. The Interstellar actor doesn't have any iconic roles in his filmography credits, but there he is, proving us wrong with his several accolades. We know that he has something good to offer, so we're sold and anticipating solid roles from him in the future. Up ahead at number 3, Anne Hathaway. It's honestly shocking that people would direct mean comments and hatred toward her. Like, she seems to be like that person who has zero haters. She's Anne Hathaway after all. What is there to hate about her? She's smart and elegant. She's always taken on diverse roles of strong characters. Not to mention her breakthrough role in the timeless classic The Princess Diaries. Simply iconic. We don't understand why she'd have a group of people disliking her. She's so beautiful. Maybe because of the god-awful hosting job at the disastrous 2011 Oscars? But we think that's on James Franco. It's a mystery for Hercule Poirot why she's hated, because we did our part of the research and found no reasons to dislike her. Now at number 2, Ben Affleck. He was the butt of every Hollywood joke for a long time. The jokes ran until he found himself with some critically acclaimed roles in movies like Gone Baby Gone and Gone Girl. He and his childhood best friend Matt Damon composed the screenplay for the classic film Good Will Hunting, but people just neglect that. Ben also made some poor decisions about his career and personal life, and he was under fire during the Me Too movement, but we think he's getting his life back together. He recently married the one and only Jennifer Lopez. We hope that lasts forever. He also has an upcoming superhero film, The Flash. It's in post-production, and he's going to reprise his role as Bruce Wayne, Batman. And if people just continue to hate him, let's just remind them of the many awards sitting at his home, including an Oscar and a Golden Globe. Finally, at number 1, Keanu Reeves. The latest hater he has is Matthew Perry. Anyways, we don't understand the hate. His role as John Wick should be enough to transform all that hate into love, or his solid acting in The Matrix, which changed the direction of action films. He also proved his range as an actor when he tried comedy in his breakthrough role with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. My Own Private Idaho is known to stab you in the heart. His filmography is full of iconic films, and even if he has mediocre films, they're still rewatchable. We think that this guy hasn't received the love he deserves. He has a big heart and donated a large portion of his salary for the Matrix trilogy to the visual effects crew just because they worked so hard to make the movie awesome. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Matthew Perry's surprising comments towards Keanu? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next video.